Take a look at the grid for the Russian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton snatched pole position off his teammate Nico Rosberg by just over a tenth of a second. The two Mercedes drivers showed their recently found dominance to lock out the front row to the Ferraris by almost a second. The Ferraris occupied the second row, with the Finnish driver Raikkonen leading teammate Vettel in fourth. Red Bull driver Daniel Ricciardo took fifth, with the only Williams driver Bottas in sixth. Kvyat and Perez occupied the fourth row, with Max Verstappen and Aarava rounding out the top 10. Can the Mercedes dominate from the front to catch McLaren and Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship? And can the likes of the Red Bulls, Williams or McLaren snatch a podium tomorrow around the Sochi Autodrome circuit? Next up, it's the Russian Grand Prix.
Right, Russia, not the best qualifying we've ever had. I'm here in a lowly 10th place, but my teammate, yeah, he had a bit of bad luck there. He kind of smashed into a Ferrari, so he's all the way back in 19th place. But I think we have some good pace. Hopefully we can, do some things in the race. I'm actually going to check the race strategy to see what it's going to be on. It's going to be a two-stop, option, prime. So quite a straightforward race, actually. So if we don't get into any incidents like we did in Brazil, I'm hoping that we've moved past that. Hopefully that, the luck is on our side for this race. We can just do that race and be a bit clean. Maybe we might switch it to the prime in the middle, as usual on this game. I found it's quite beneficial to be on the fastest time maybe at the end. So we might do that once more. But we're going to load the setup as usual for the Russian Grand Prix and then get straight into it. Hopefully we can just score some more points, keep consistent in this championship. We go to 5 red lights and we're off straight away for the Russian Grand Prix. Okay start. We lost one position, but I'm not too fast because it is a long run till turn 1. So let's see how many positions we can make up here. Also, I don't exactly know where to brake, so I'm just going to brake a little bit earlier there. Massa trying to go down the inside of the Red Bull. We'll just slot in here. There's no one behind us. Yep, we're all good. We're all good. Going to maybe try and go around the outside of 1, 2, maybe 3. Oh, the AI going very slow here. We're going to slot in maybe down the inside of Bottas. Let's not do a Raikkonen. And we're up into 6th place. Wow, the AI going so slow through that section there. I guess they're all giving each other dirty air. And they all just bunched up and didn't know what to do there. So we're up into 6th place. Awesome. Right now behind Sebastian Vettel, who's not had the best of times since race 1. Obviously, we were battling there in race 1, but now he's sort of dropped off for the last 2 races. So he'll be wanting to do well. But the two Mercs are looking mighty this weekend. Obviously, they got some new upgrades for this weekend. So it's going to be tough to try and beat them today. And even the Ferraris. Got Vettel going down the inside of Ricciardo. They're going side by side into this corner. Can I get in the mix of it? Oh, Ricciardo squeezes him out a little bit. Then he comes back. Oh my god, the old Red Bull teammates battling out very, very hard here. I'm going to try and maybe sneak in the middle of them if I can. I'm getting very close to Ricciardo's rear end. They're both still going side by side for like 5-6 corners. This is absolutely amazing. Can we try and maybe slot it around the outside of Ricciardo if he's going to be caught napping? Maybe. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, he slows down a little bit on the apex. We've got him up into 5th place. Awesome start to this Grand Prix. But Ricciardo's not going to give up on the fight. He's going to come back at me with some slipstream here. No, we got him. He's also got Bottas now to contend with. So Ricciardo sort of falling back behind. But that was what a battle to witness on the opening lap of that Grand Prix. Just to watch as a spectator, them going side by side for like 5 corners. Right, now the madness has stopped. That was a pretty damn mad start to this race. Let's settle down a little bit and try and just get a bit more consistent on the corners, on the pace. And we can slowly try and reel in Sebastian Vettel, hopefully. I know Russia gets a lot of flack, but to be fair on this game, actually, I quite enjoy racing it. It's got quite a nice flow if you get all the corners correct from the start of Sector 2 onwards. It's quite a nice flowing track, actually, if you get it correct. This section, not so much, maybe. So maybe really just Sector 2 is nice and flowing. This sector's a little bit awkward on this game. But Sector 2, I feel, is actually quite nice to drive, really. Right, I think we're going to bunch up a little bit here. So I'm going to put it down to standard just to make sure the engine doesn't overheat. And I'm going to check the engine temperature. A lot of people actually ask why I keep checking the engine temperature. It's because it's actually very, very important on this game. It's actually more important than looking at your damn tyre wear, because the engine temperature really affects the performance dramatically, and you want to make sure it's always green. And sometimes on this game, when you run rich mix for too long, it goes red. Sometimes in sectors of certain tracks, you can go red because you're having to change so many gears so fast, especially somewhere like China. Sector 3 really is quite bad. So that's why I always have temperature up. As you can see there also, I got right behind Vettel and my engine went yellow, so that's why I'm checking it. But right now we're in standard, not in rich, so it should be fine for now. Oh, we've got Raikkonen up ahead making a move on Rosberg there. I think that is... I've gone a little bit deep into that corner, locked up. Rosberg down to 3rd place. Can we try and get 4th place off Vettel? I feel like he's going very slow right now with some turbulent air behind these guys. All really bunching up. Right, here we go. As you can see, the engine's getting red hot because I'm right behind Vettel, so just indicating to see how important it is. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue because we can try and get past Vettel here and then get some clean air. Once again, another purple lap. Vettel's pulling away a little bit. Where's DRS? Here we go. DRS. Can we try and pull on him? No, we can't. The Ferrari with DRS is better than our McLaren with DRS. I'm going to set this down to lean mix. Need to try and save the engine temps. We'll have to drop back a little bit there because I've got to change gear. But we'll drop it back in lean. Just like they do in real life. Just, you know, keep the engine nice and cool. And then go for another one. Obviously, in real life, though, they do it more for the tyre wear, not the actual engine temperature. But it still works out to kind of play like real life. Oh, we caught massively there. See, we're in lean mix, and we're actually going faster in this sector. So sometimes this game really doesn't make any sense. But hey-ho. Right behind Vettel. Good turn in. Good exit. Track extend a little bit. We're going to go up to rich mix. Still again, we can't catch Vettel. And he's going to go on a move with Rosberg. So the Ferraris with DRS are a force to be reckoned with right now. They're going side by side. It's going to be another repeat maybe with Ricciardo. Can we try and get whoever comes out last in this battle? Oh my god. Vettel wasn't expecting that. Vettel broke a little earlier for my... I didn't really, you know, predict that. Right, let's stick it through. We still have rich mix. So we should have a good exit here, hopefully. And get a run on him. Come on. That was a much better last corner. Right up his gearbox. We're going to move to the outside. Can we try and overtake Rosberg? Oh my god, the wall. Locked up. Well, we've got it. Up into 3rd place, but Jesus. Can we insert a replay of that? Because that was very close. We got literally pixels away from hitting that wall and having an almighty crash. So looking at a replay of this move to see just how close we got. We're in the slipstream Sebastian Vettel right now. We move to the left-hand side of the circuit, and this is where we're going to do a bit of flirting with the walls. We get very, very close. We pause the video here a little bit. We move it a little bit forward just to see how close we got, and that is a bit too close for my liking there. A bit more of a left turn on the steering wheel. That could have been straight into brushing the wall, which would have not been great for our suspension or our car in general. So very, very close there. Lucky to come off unscathed at all. Right, well, that excitement done. We're down to standard mix now. Just try and compose ourselves. As my heart is beating quite hard after that. That was very, very close. Right, now we can see if we can try and catch Raikkonen here. But at the same time, I also want to check, what's my tyre wear like? It's okay. We're going to have to come in the next 2 laps, I would say. I think our pit crew wanted us to come in on lap 8. Let me just check. Info, lap 8, yeah, lap 8. So, I think that's very doable. We're going to go to the prime tyres, I've already decided, because definitely I'm sticking with my kind of mantra on this game. You want to be on the fastest tyre right at the end. So get the prime tyre out of the way in the middle stint on a 50% race. Bit of a poor exit. I think Rosberg might have a run on us, let's see. No, maybe not, but Vettel's going to try it. Still going side by side behind us. That's only going to help us though, so I don't know. I'm not really complaining. Because look at that, they've already lost so much time going side by side in this section. We've got DRS on Raikkonen. Didn't even think that was 1 second, but it is. And that allows us to get away from Rosberg a little bit, because he was actually catching up to us in Sector 2 as our tyres go off. But Raikkonen slowly going down as well. I think that's one great thing about this McLaren car for this season. we've got some really nice tyre wear. This car is very light on its tyres, and that's you know, that's only because the engineers have done such great work. The chassis really likes to just tiptoe on its tyres, basically. Oh Jesus, haven't done this pit lane in a while at Russia. That is a very narrow pit lane. That's narrower than I've remembered it last time, but I guess on F1 2014 it was a lot wider. Anyway, we're into the pits. I think Sebastian is behind us as well, and Rosberg as well. So this is going to be a pit stop battle. 2.4, that was alright. Vettel's out. Wait, who's that? Wait, what? Oh, that's Hamilton. I was so confused for a second, guys. I thought that was Rosberg for a second. I was like, did he have like a -second pit stop? But that was Hamilton. So Hamilton, not too far off us. I thought he was the leader. I thought he was a lot further down the road, but no. As I've completely understeered off that circuit with the ice-cold tyres. But Hamilton's actually right there. And Button, look at our teammate in 4th place right now. So he's done really well to get back from 19th place. So that's absolutely awesome. Although, having said that, I hope that I finish ahead of him. Obviously, it's been a little bit annoying to see Jensen win 2 races in a row there. I'm hoping I can get a race win soon. I don't think it might be here at Russia, but hopefully soon. I just don't want him to finish ahead of me again. He's not made his pit stop yet, so we're catching him here. He's clearly got worn tyres. He'll probably pit by the time we catch up to him anyway, so I don't think getting held up by him is going to be an issue. And we've got Vettel for company right behind us. It's going to be interesting to see if Rosberg makes the overcut work. Hopefully not, for our sake. Right, Button's in the pits. Vettel is looking very, very eager to try and make a move on me. I'm pretty sure he's on option tyres and we're on the prime, so that's maybe to be expected a little bit. How much fuel do we have? We have minus, actually, fuel. We have a little bit of minus fuel, so we can't actually afford to go and rich mix too much. We're going to have to try and save that a little bit and get a bit more fuel in the tank as Vettel closes up a little bit with DRS. That's Raikkonen. I've gone again deep into that corner. And Vettel is going to go for the move. We didn't even see him there, but he's gone for it. Can we stick it down the inside? Come on. Oh, we've locked up. I'm going wide. I'm going to give him the space. He's on options, so this is not too bad, but I'm going to try and make his life difficult. Oh, my God. We tried it. Oh, I've lost the rear end. He's going to get the exit. Can we try and stick with him? If I can make his life hell on option tyres, that's only going to benefit me when I go into the options later. We're going to try it around the outside. I'm going to turn off DRS so I don't crash out like a muppet. Oh, locked up. Still side by side. Jesus, Sebastian. Going to do the switch. Can we try it? No, we can't. He's going to cut me off. No, he's not. He gives me the room. This is actually hindering us so much because Rosberg's closed up the entire gap we had to him. Good exit. Come on. Oh, I've gone for a Raikkonen. But unlike the real life one, that didn't end up in a horrible crash. What is it with me and Vettel? Me and Vettel always have amazing battles on every game. It doesn't really matter what game it is. We've got DRS. Rosberg's got DRS and Rosberg's right up my chuff. Oh God. The Vettel's going quite slow actually without DRS. And that's the move for third. And that gives me a buffer between myself and Rosberg, who is literally right up my gearbox the entire last lap. Yeah, we have minus 0.16, so we're going to have to save some fuel at some point. But the time for that is not right now. Because as you can see, Vettel's going to go for it. I'm going to stick to the inside. He goes past. Is Rosberg going to try it? Rosberg tries it. Vettel's completely done us because he was right up behind us. But Rosberg couldn't make it work. But if we are well enough through this section, we're just going to get Vettel back, hopefully. He said. Oh, that was a good corner. Not so much that one. Vettel kind of halted us a little bit. Get the slipstream, keep a tight line. Oh, Rosberg looked at it. Rosberg had a look. Thought better of it. Here we go again. For the 5 billionth time, we'll swap positions. Or not. He tries to stick it down the inside, but it's no use. And we're back into third. We're literally just swapping positions every single lap. I think we're going to do this until they pit. Which hopefully is going to be sooner now, because they're basically wrecking their tyres battling with me. Although saying that, I'm also wrecking my own tyres. But I'm on the prime, so it's a little bit easier on me, I guess. Right, I've got no DRS to defend. Here comes Vettel. And Rosberg. Jesus, that's close. Can we swing back on Rosberg as he gets held up a little bit by Sebastian? Not immediately. And look who's coming to join us. Ricciardo is also hanging up. That's how much time we've all lost. Ricciardo has caught back up to us. This entire time, although they're ruining their own strategy as well because they're on options, I'm not doing myself any favors as well, battling with these guys so much, but I just keep getting so close to them because obviously everyone's battling with each other, so we're all just bunching up. It's impossible to kind of get a gap to any of these guys. So Rosberg's now switched, he's into third, Vettel down to fourth, I'm in fifth. Ricciardo in sixth. I'm pretty sure it's Hamilton leading the way and Raikkonen in second. So that was a little sit rep for you guys. And I'm hoping that my teammate Jenson Button is behind Ricciardo in sixth. Not immediately behind, but at least on track behind in sixth or seventh at least, because that would be great. That'd be a great comeback for him from 19th. Right, we should have DRS on Vettel here, but he'll have DRS on Rosberg, I'm guessing, so let's see. Getting a bit of a slipstream here, but yeah, you can see we're just not getting as much as before. Rosberg sets the fast lap of the Grand Prix, so there you go, just showing you how much we're actually holding each other up. As soon as Rosberg gets into some clean air, I can't actually see him anymore. He's just a dot of a pixel, he just shot off into the distance there, so he's probably going to fuck off right now, to be honest, frankly. But Vettel has not. We could go for the move. Oh, he's going to give us the room, and we'll just about get him. Oh, man, I love that swooping corner. Absolutely lovely, lovely stuff. I wonder if Vettel's memories from my 2014 Ultra Mod 2015 season's kind of gone across to Vettel in this career mode. Because it's very weird. We're having great battles with Vettel like multiple times through this season, and it always just happens with Vettel. Right, Vettel's into the pits. Ricciardo and Rosberg, I'm guessing, going to come the very next lap. In terms of the lap we're coming in on, the options only went 8 laps, so we're going to come in around lap 19 then. So, you know, Vettel came in last lap, Rosberg this lap, and Ricciardo this lap probably. So really, actually, these primes are going the same distance as the options pretty much. I wonder if maybe we could drag these primes on a little bit more, and then we could really push the options. Right, option tyres set. Oh, huge lock up into the pits, but we'll manage it. Right, into the pits, we're down to third as Raikkonen goes through, obviously. So first and second clearly out the way, unless they have a real-life sort of crash like Raikkonen and Bottas did. But onto the option tyres. We're down to fourth now. That's going to be Vettel past us. So we've lost a few. I think that's at least 2 seconds lost. Maybe 3 actually by the time we come out of the pits. To Vettel and Rosberg, because obviously they've been on fresher tyres for 3 more laps now. But they're on primes right now. We are on options. So it's go time. It's time to push. Let's see where we end up. Well, it's taken us a few laps, but here is one. Sebastian Vettel. And we do have a bit of fuel to spare, and he's just gone wide. I sense an overtake. Good exit. Up into Rich Mix, if the game wants to respond. There we go. Rich Mix. We'll have DRS. Locked up. Not side by side, but we've got him. Got him on the exit. He broke real late compared to me, actually. So I didn't think we were going to get him there, but in the second half of the corner, he wasn't so great. Now we chase after Rosberg, who's a bit further down the field. Right, guys, we're on the last lap. Lap 27. As you can see, Rosberg is that car right ahead of us. We've been pushing so hard. We used all my rich mix up. We've only got 0.1 of fuel left. That's probably enough for one little squirt to rich mix. I'm just going to have to hope that Rosberg loses it somewhere. If not, I think we're going to have to settle for 4th place, unfortunately. We don't have DRS, so we're not even within. We don't have DRS for this straight, so we weren't within 1 second. Is he going to go slow enough through section? He goes a little bit wide, actually. Oh, I lose the back end. Oh, I'm pushing, so I'm so eager to try and overtake him, but it's not going to be any use. One more lap, and we would have had this guy. One more lap. Oh, saying that, though. Saying that, though. Oh, locked up. Come on. Come on. Did we get him? We've spun across the line. What a way to end the Grand Prix. Did we get him? Game, tell us. Yes, we got him. We got 3rd place in the Russian Grand Prix, guys. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. Oh my god, I was pushing so hard since when we overtook Vettel. I was pushing so hard to catch Rosberg. I didn't think we were going to do it. But the last corner of the last lap of the Grand Prix, we have got him. Just about. Look at that. Look at the gap. I'm a time of 15 seconds, 8:89 behind the race winner, Rosberg, 15:908. Whew. That was so close. Our teammate Jensen Button gets 7th place, so I'm very happy for him, but also very happy that I finished ahead of him. Obviously, I want that kind of psychological advantage now going to the next race, but Jensen's done well to come back for him, so happy for him to come back that much. Lewis Hamilton has won the Grand Prix, though, by 11 seconds, nearly 12 if you round up, so quite an impressive win for Hamilton. Obviously, the Mercedes, as I said, they brought some upgrades here, especially to their engine, and it looks like it's paid off for at least Hamilton, at least. Rosberg getting caught up in the kind of fight between me and Vettel before, though. But what a way to end the Grand Prix. Oh. So before we round out the episode, we're going to have a look at the tables. We can see my teammate Jensen Button still in 1st place with 62 points. I closed the gap, though, with 59 points in 2nd place. Raikkonen in 3rd, Rosberg 4th, Hamilton moves up to 5th, Vettel down in 6th place, and Ricciardo and Kvyat still battling there in 7th and 8th as Ricciardo gets over his teammate. But we can see it's very close between Hamilton and his teammate Rosberg. 1 point between them, and also 2 points to Raikkonen there. So very close. But if we move on to the constructors now, McLaren, we're still ahead with 121 points, a good 20 points ahead of Mercedes, who now move into 2nd place after some really good racing for the last 2 races. They've really improved their engine package, and they've really stepped up there, so they've moved on to 2nd place. Ferrari down to 3rd now, with Red Bull in 4th, so it's all looking very tasty indeed. You can see that the progression of the season is going to be very interesting to see. If Mercedes can keep up the momentum, will Ferrari kind of answer back with some more upgrades of their own, and can we as a team, McLaren, keep ahead? Obviously, we only have a set amount of budget. We've spent quite a lot developing the engine already in pre-season, so it's going to be interesting to see if we can keep this up for the rest of the MyDriver series. And as usual, guys, if you have enjoyed that video, smash that like button. Been seeing so much amazing support on this series so far, every single week in, week out. You guys are so hyped on Twitter, and then you guys are so hyped in the comment section. It's awesome to see the love for this series, and it just motivates me to keep on pushing the editing as far as I can every single week. So thank you guys for that. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. If you're new around here, then do subscribe for weekly videos just like this. But I've been aarava. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys next time.